Are you scared to fail? Perhaps you should be. Most entrepreneurs fail to build a good company, most athletes fail to go pro, and most actors never become famous. The list goes on and on. The truth is, most people fail in life. The lucky fail in not achieving their dreams, the rest never even figure out what to do and slave their life away in a job they hate. Have you asked yourself why is that the case? People study success, but what is even more important is studying failure. If you stay blind to the reasons most fail, you'll most likely fail too. To reach success, you need to avoid the common pitfalls many get stuck in forever. There's something you must know. So why do most people fail in life? Conformity to society and its expectations. As social beings evolving in a tribe-like environment, we are all heavily influenced by the society around us. Our parents, relatives, and friends all try to tell us what to do. Everyone attempts to pick our path for us. School also damages people, not letting many of them pursue what they actually want, forcing them to learn things they'll never need. I have experienced it, and to some degree, you most likely did too. People's parents pick careers for their children from a relatively young age, and their friends expect them to do something which is considered cool at the time. Certain parents try to force certain interests on their children, never letting them figure out what they would like to pursue in life. As their child denies their expectations and shows interest in something the parent considers has no potential or is unrealistic, they punish them. Giving up on our intuitive feelings, we can forget what is important to us and try to get into things other people are doing, which is a terrible mistake. School tells many of us that if we don't do well at submitting to authority, we are failures. People all around you will call your dreams and ambitions unrealistic and unachievable, recommending you to just simply do something else. Why are they trying to do this? They'll ask you, just study for this job and live a normal life. Be normal. Be the same as everybody else. Most people fail miserably because they don't resist conforming to society's expectations of who they should be. They let their unique talents and qualities be destroyed. The part of people which is capable of many great things is often overshadowed by their conformity to fit in and deserve the approval of others for doing what they expected of them. That's the situation a lot of people have with their parents. You need to do the opposite, not conform to societal norms or expectations of people around you. Their expectations are theirs, you can't change them. That is not up to you. You should do what you believe is best when it comes to your life. Certain people will tell you that you can't achieve something special. They're just envious of who you could become. You do not want to live someone else's life, but the one you envision for yourself. Many are in constant competition with everyone else. They want others to lose, but them to win. This should not concern you. Again, your focus should just be on choosing the right thing for yourself. Don't try to compete or fit in with everyone else. If you conform to people's expectations and the limits placed by society, you'll never be able to go beyond them. Be aware of others, but stick to your unique personality and pursue what you believe could be right for you. That's the only way to do anything great and not fail in achieving your potential. Our understanding of what brings success is completely messed up. It could ruin your life. While many fail to conform to the expectations of society, others pursue things for the wrong reasons. Instead of finding something which they're uniquely interested in and could become very good at, they jump from thing to thing for the sole purpose of making money. A person who just does something for money will always be outworked by someone who actually loves what they're doing. Basically, if you pursue things just for money, you can indeed profit in the short term, but will always fail and become quite miserable in the long term. There has to be something else that makes you excited about what you're doing. By hating to do something and doing it just for money, you'll never become really good at it, and your daily life will turn into absolute misery. Again, if you do something for the purpose of money alone, you will not have the ability to improve at this skill with every opportunity you get. Do not give up when there seems to be no way to success. To keep going as all others doubt you. That's why people who pursue things just for money ultimately fail. Even if they make the money, they can still stay miserable. A person needs a task which makes them fulfilled, which they can focus most of their life on. If one doesn't feel fulfilled by the work they've been doing all their life, they've ultimately failed. People pick careers having no interest in them, just being motivated by the money they would earn. For many, every day in this career becomes a nightmare and they ultimately give up on it and fail. Even worse, they continue doing something they don't actually value for the rest of their lives. You'll fail in the field if you're only motivated by money. A lot of people pursuing something just for money fail miserably. Never actually figuring out what is their life's task and the field they are actually passionate about, people chase trends and constantly try to find the shortcut, the easiest way to make the money or achieve some of their other goals. We've all done it, but it didn't work. The easiest way does not exist. By chasing the hottest thing right now, people put themselves in the highest saturated fields and fail because they have no deep interest in them. All people who just pursue the most popular field right now will fail. You become actually successful by going into something you have deep interest in, the field potential of which most people can't even recognize because it requires deep understanding and passion for it. How many of us at some point tried to find the quickest way to make money right now? And for how many did it work? Even if you make decent money, you can never build anything long-term by just constantly finding the easy path. All long-term success is based on committing yourself to a field you have strong interest in, a field potential of which most people cannot see. Because you're fully into it, you know what can be achieved, but others don't. Most people fail constantly trying to find shortcuts, trying to find the easy path, pursuing the hottest field. Without commitment, you'll never have anything. As people are trying to find the easiest road, being only motivated by money, they never actually commit to anything. Constantly hopping from one thing to another, realizing it's not as easy as they thought. Failure follows them. As soon as it becomes too hard, they quit. As soon as everyone else tells them it's impossible to make it, they quit. By constantly trying to find the easiest and quickest way to make money, a person never actually commits to anything and constantly fails miserably. Most people just want shortcuts, but they do not lead to success. Real success is achieved through years of sticking to the same field, battling hopelessness, ignoring the opinions of others, believing in oneself, and going all the way. That never happens with people who chase the easy way, so they always fail. You have to pick something you're incredibly passionate about and go all the way. This all comes down to failing to understand that in order to not fail, you have to be unique. A lot of people try to find shortcuts and others just try to imitate other successful people. By imitating others, you'll not become better than them. You have to let yourself be different. Let your unique traits flourish. Society will tell you what to do and it will tell you that you will fail. But you must keep going and doing what you believe may bring you success. If everyone thought your idea was good, someone would already have done it. You can build something great if you're one of the only people who believes in it and will stick with it to the end. You have to search for your strengths and utilize them. Follow your curiosities and passions. Don't repress them. Don't force yourself to be more like other people. Resist the tendency to follow the norms, the current trends, and what could earn you approval. Guard your uniqueness and use it. How many people waste their potential? How many people never do what they actually wanted? Just think about the amount of people who lived their whole lives being scared of failure, never actually trying their idea which could bring them a better future. One of the biggest reasons people fail is because they never try. Never try to do something bold. Only those who overcome the fear of failure can do something significant. In almost every worthy pursuit in life, a person will fail 100 times before they succeed. You'll most likely fail in your first try, and that's okay. You need to learn and move on. Failure is the only way to success. Most people don't understand it, so they never try and ultimately fail in life. While most people never even get to actually trying something, most of the ones who do simply give up as they become hopeless. When it gets incredibly hard, most people quit. You can't even blame them. The chance of success is just incredibly low, so it seems rational to quit. The truth is only those who have an almost irrational belief in their bold idea will succeed. Others will quit. People around them will say that it's hopeless, that they have been doing it for so long with no results, so they'll quit. It takes a lot to stick with it. It takes more than you can imagine. Most people say they won't quit. They say they'll be able to stick with it until they actually get there and see how hard it is. The reality is, if everyone thinks what you're doing is a great idea, you'll probably fail. It's when you stick to a vision most people cannot yet see, you will succeed. Belief in success is what keeps one from failure, an almost irrational sense of pure belief. Most people will not believe in you, and sometimes they have no reason to believe in you. You haven't done it before, so why would most trust your words? It is only your belief which will help you keep going. Don't expect others to cheer you on. Most people have failed before, and most people will fail in the future. Most conform to societal expectations, get overwhelmed by the opinions of others, and never let their uniqueness strive. Most people fail because they never let themselves become who they were supposed to be. Don't fall into these pitfalls. You have everything it takes to succeed in whatever field you choose. Remember, it's normal to fail 99 times before you finally succeed. Don't be the one who gave up on their 99th attempt. You may be one step away. You never know.